it away.
Martin will drop to a knee, and this will come out to the 20. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady.
Well, when you talk about Tom Brady, where do you start? He's a good decision maker on the field, and when he needs to, he can throw the football with power as good as anybody in the NFL.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down at the 20. Throws the pass. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. Second down and 10. Looking long. A foot race to the end zone.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
The 31. Here we go.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
So first and goal to go. What a catch. Touchdown.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
Offside. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The Patriots lined up now for the point after. An extra point is good.
Brady's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive, passing for more than 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff.
Webb's got it.
He is the first player with 10,000 passing yards and over 1,000 rushing yards in a first three-season career. Quarterback Cam Newton.
I think the thing that catches you by surprise, Jim, when you meet Cam Newton for the first time, you go, my gosh, he's a big man. He's every bit of 6'6". He can run and has a very powerful throwing arm.
The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. First down at the 19. Good for only a yard. This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
Stewart lined up as the single back. And the pass goes incomplete. Ryan in on the coverage. Here's a look at a very dangerous defensive unit. On the way, third down. The Panthers will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first.
put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Panthers not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. And it's caught by Stewart. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Patriots taking the field on offense, coming off a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
1st down at the 28. Tom Brady intercepted. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Panthers really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on 4th down to their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
Wide to the left. Picks up about 5.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Incompletion. They'll go ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Patriots guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Panthers will risk it here, going for it on 4th down.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Pass is intercepted. The Patriots have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Brady's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
Great starting field position for the offense. Playing press coverage to the outside. 1st down at the 40. The defender able to knock it away. Star Lotulelei brings this team unbelievable energy.
Well, he's a defensive lineman where you just can't look at his stats because they lie. His numbers might not be big, but his presence is felt on the field because he occupies a couple blockers and frees up some of his defensive lineman teammates.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 40. Knocked down as he fires it.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
The Panthers set at the line. Dime package. Brady is in the shotgun. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Tom Brady under center. The Patriots will take the snap from the 40. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs. The Panthers do a great job here on defense, making the stop on 4th and long.
Yeah, 4th and long, there's only so few things you can do, Jim. So the defense was ready. They're well coached in situations like this, and they get it done.
The Panthers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story. Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd down and 11. Jonathan Stewart with the catch.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up. Set up screen. Breaks free. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the 1st down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the 1st down.
Stands in the pocket. Ted Ginn takes it in.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
Welcome back to this defensive showdown. First down here. Stewart's out there to receive the screen pass. It's Mayo in on the tackle.
The Panthers offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. 2nd down and 5. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's brought down after picking up only a yard.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Chip shot here. And it's a fake.
Well, I don't know what to say about that decision right there. I did not like it. Take the points, kick the field goal. You tried to be too smart, and look what happened. The pass doesn't work, and now you're in a world of trouble.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Patriots offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Quick drop back. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
3rd down and 6. Brady's going to keep it. And Amendola comes up with the catch. That's his first reception today.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Brady play action. He's hit as he throws it. The Patriots step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Surveys. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Panthers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work.
And intercepted! And he's brought to the ground.
Anytime you back up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
1st and goal. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Coleman's all over that offense and brings him down.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. What a place to start for the offense. The Patriots approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Could have been intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this, and you can knock it down.
2nd down after the incompletion. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted! Tackle's made.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
From the gun, Newton comes away with it. Cotchery is tackled down at the 32. That's his first reception today. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more curve. Panthers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Jones able to read that play and make the hit.
Newton's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Looking at third down. Stewart's the receiver on the screen. Still not taken down. That's McCourty making the stop.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on third down. But offenses are so varied now, you see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play, and it picked up a first down.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator. But the defender timed it perfectly. That's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws. And
all is out. The defense has the football.
I think everybody knows now, don't we, that when the defender is trying to tackle the person with the football, they're going to go to the strip. Terrible, terrible job by the offensive player.
The Patriots offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Patriots from the 37. Scans the field. Touchdown, New England Patriots.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Brady's certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards.
They'll take it at the 20. The Patriots defense is having a field day so far. They've been ready for just about anything the offense has tried. A very impressive display here, partner.
Jim, they are whooping tail on the defensive side. That's the cleanest way I can say it. They have been fun to watch, dominating physically, and they got a shutout going.
Stewart's got it. Screen. Stewart's tackled down at the 45. The Panthers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
2nd and 10. Looking across the middle. Nuke going to take it the distance. And in for the touchdown. And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Well, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
And it's a fake. And they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in New England on the outskirts of Boston. We'll take a moment to catch our breath and be back shortly to Foxborough for the start of the second half. It'll be a touchback. The Patriots defense had a strong first half performance, and here they are to begin the third quarter, once again trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side, look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play, maybe a flea flicker, a double move by a wide receiver. Don't get caught in a situation like this on the defensive side.
And it's caught by Stewart. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The Panthers line up, split backfield, 2nd and 6. Another takeaway. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Patriots take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
At the 22-yard line, here they come.
The Patriots come out, jumbo package on the field. Hits Gronk. Breaks out of the tackle. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Brady's completion percentage, 40% on the day. 1st and 10. Patriots in for the score. And a second touchdown on the game.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. The Panthers now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 21-6. And this is Whitaker running it out. Still powering ahead. That was a good kick return, and now the offense will try to take advantage. The Panthers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them back. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. Can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Panthers snap it at the 31. Collins is the one who made the big stop.
Newton's trying to read this option play. Does he keep the football or pitch it? He keeps it. Boy, wrong decision. And the defense all over him as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. The Panthers will take the snap from the 30. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. Throws the pass. Benjamin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today.
Newton's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Moving it to the other side of the field at the 49. Here's the first snap after the big play. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Benjamin's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
High towers all over the ball carrier.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Kotchery with the reception. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Newton selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Ah, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Panthers for the extra point. And the point after is good. Newton's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And this is Martin running it out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
First down at the 23. It's Brady looking long, and it falls incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Patriots take it from the 23 to Williams. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
This is third down.
The Patriots break huddle and show a jumbo look. Dropping back 3. The ball is knocked out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Patriots don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. The Patriots take it from the 23. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass.
When you're winning a game in the second half and you go for it on 4th down and you come up short, I'm telling you what, if you lose this football game, there is going to be a lot of second-guessing going on. That was a big gamble, and it didn't pay off.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. First down at the 31. Tolbert's tackled down at the 31. They come to the line at the 31-yard line. Second down and 10. Stewart's got it on the screen. Stewart's taken down at the 25.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
3rd down after the catch. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. Newton's got it in the gun. And the catch is made by a Jericho Cotchery. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going for it on 4th down. The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
Coach it all making that decision. 4th and short. He just figures his offense. We can get this. Well, he was wrong. Now you hope the defense can come out there and stop him.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Patriots will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Looking to go down the field here. Another interception.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Panthers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story. Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here.
Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
Set up now at the 39-yard line.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. They're going to run it on the toss.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time, the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a fourth down by the offense.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
Well, it's in the second half, and your team is losing. Here's a fourth down situation, and you feel like you just got to go for it. I don't know if I agree with that call, but they try it. They come up short. That is deflating.
The Patriots offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. To the ground, trying to power his way right up the middle. Coleman's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
The Patriots are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 3rd and short. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Patriots will take the snap from the 40. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs.
You hear it all the time about head coaches in the NFL. You have to manage the game on the sideline the right way. You've got a small lead, and you decide to go for a 4th and long situation. I don't understand it. That's a bad decision.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. Football sits at the 40. Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows his team still has a chance. He must produce something in a hurry.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
The Patriots will come out in the dime. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
So, put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. The Patriots haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
1st down at the 20. Very nearly intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Second down following that incompletion. Time becoming a factor in this game. Brady from the gun. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
They bring him down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. And when you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. That when you drop in the end zone, you've got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
A replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now. Tom Brady unleashes the long pass.
Late in the game, the defense has to be aggressive. They are, this time on third down, tie football game late in the fourth quarter. They stay aggressive and they get it done.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Patriots turn the ball over on downs. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They're happy to begin this drive from this point. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. That's McCourty making the stop.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Stewart's ready to run off the screen.
Coming up to the line at the 7. Carolina in the end zone. Touchdown. Benjamin's second touchdown of the game.
We have a late lead change on that touchdown pass in the red zone, but this game probably still has another twist remaining with plenty of time to go.
It's been a crazy day, no doubt about it, but in the red zone nowadays, so many big receivers, quarterbacks so accurate, very hard for the defense to stop those passes.
He'll throw it over the middle. He's picked off again. Running room on his way. Now at the 40, the 30. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the two-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. And Luke Kuechly gearing up for this next drive. And it looks like this defense could more or less wrap up the game if they can get another big stop right here, partner.
Jim, they can't. There's no doubt about it. Now, do you have the wherewithal? In other words, you can't worry about, oh, if we do something wrong, we're going to lose. No, don't think that way. Be positive and make that play.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down at the 20. Airing it out. But it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. 2nd and 10. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Well, when it's 3rd and long, I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
And this is a crucial 3rd down play coming up. Tom Brady under center. 3rd down and 10. Did he catch it? Yes! Yes, it's a catch. 6th catch today so far.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's a close game, and you're on the defensive side. You play safe, and you give up the pass for the 1st down.
The Patriots have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. LaFell comes away with the reception. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Well, we've seen a lot of terrific passes. By this quarterback today, multiple touchdowns, showing his arm strength, showing his great touch. That's what you have to do to be a great quarterback in this league.
And the extra point is good. So we've got a kickoff coming up, and it's all about defense now as they've taken the lead late in the 4th. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. This is Whitaker running it out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. And there is Cam Newton. And this has to be the make-or-break moment in this ball game, partner.
And I'm sure he is not worried about that, Jim. We've seen him in this situation so many times. And I'll say this, most of the time he comes through and gets it done.
1st down at the 21. Cotchery with the catch. That's his 4th catch of the day. The Panthers will have to get to the 42 to even think about attempting a field goal. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Newton in shotgun formation. Benjamin makes the catch. The ball is fumbled. He's brought to a halt. The defense is on it, and that's going to ice this game.
It sure does. I give the defense credit, but listen, that was an awful job by the ball carrier. No way he should have fumbled in a situation like this.
The Patriots offense is on the field for a victory bow. One kneel down, and then they can celebrate, Phil. What a feeling.
Yeah, it's got to be great for them, and what a difference. You look at them walking on the field, you can see the emotion, the body language, and look at the defense. Everybody head down, knowing all that work was for nothing because you did not win the game.
Looking at every option, and they get the sack. The Panthers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Patriots take it from the 38. Scanning the field. No chance to throw. Another sack. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. This was a close one. It came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Take deck and record, suit and velour, popping and locking on the cardboard. Fell in love with hip hop, no question. DJ cut the ruckus, I get aggressive. Furious vibe, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like DB up in the party, I wanna jump up and be somebody. Charlie Holmes, I got tabs on mommy. She gon' my colleagues. Wasabi hot, look at them. I'm full of fire like the McCracken. Stay on tour on Euro, I'm rapping. Be in the hood, we a Navy ain't mapping. Twerk that girl, this the one like the I'm gonna give you 90 B-boy, keep the elements hot. Make them backspin the windmill. G-O-H, haters, a D-O-A. A young boy what I used to be. Now I'm all grown up, I'm a boss. Waving like that, come with me because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Cause I'm just out of reach of your finger. I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Let's go.
I used to rock an MP3. Before that, hot tracks and MTV. Now I synchronize the MPC. So this strap genuine like OMG. Yo, G, y'all in the booth like DB. LOL, old school, I'm so PC. See the mic, I gotta grab it, no CD. Yeah. You're playing the odds when you face the mob. See the guard raising the ball, happy y'all just don't get it. I'm hard in the paint when involved. And again, I might roll up in the tank, dog, ain't no limit. G-O-H, haters get DDT. These vets ain't what they used to be. It's funk doc in the guard on court. Like a CP3, it's about time y'all get used to me. Because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Cause I'm just out of reach of your finger. I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Till it's time to forget you. Pump up the volume, 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 pump up the volume.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Patriots going up against the Falcons. Now let's head down to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
Falcons, Patriots. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game. And you've heard it so many times. You've just heard it all over again. It doesn't get any bigger than this. So if you're one of the players, how do you handle the bigness of a game like this?
Well, so many things right there in that question, Jim. One, the players, they're used to being on stage. They love the spotlight shined upon them. They've learned it from high school to college to now to the pros. But I'll say this about the Super Bowl. Here we are, Super Bowl 50. Look how far it's come since Super Bowl I. It's hard to believe it's that big. And for the players and coaches out there today, I'll just say this. I promise you, if it's the first time you've been in this game, it's going to live up to everything you ever dreamed about it being.
And now, with more on today's game, let's go down to Danielle Bellini.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That being said, we've got two teams out here who desperately want to make history by winning the Super Bowl tonight to ensure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. So that means Devin Hester will be back for the opening kick. Steven Gostowski in position to start today's game. And Super Bowl 50 is underway. And here's Hester. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Trotting on to the field. He has thrown for over 4,000 yards, 3 consecutive seasons. Quarterback Matt Ryan. Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 22. Freeman's tackled down at the 22.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down now. The Falcons from the 22. It's intercepted. Brady's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today. What a nice spot to begin this drive. The Patriots come out in a jumbo set. First down at the 39. Blocked. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked on the side he went to.
Second down. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. For the offense, Danny Amendola was undrafted out of Texas Tech and now is one of the best pass catchers in the game.
He absolutely is one of the best pass catchers, Jim. When you talk about him, when he's healthy, he's extremely productive. He just plays so recklessly. That's one of the reasons why he gets hurt.
The Patriots line up, split backfield. The Patriots snap it at the 36. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Lewis is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Makes the catch and a touchdown. That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
The Falcons in kick return formation. Hester's got a chance for a return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Falcons just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Taking a look at this offense at 6'4", one of the biggest threats in the game on the outside is Julio Jones.
Yeah, it's just one of those wide receivers, Jim, that can do everything. He can move all over the field. He can catch the tough passes. He can get open. He can run you over. He can run by you. That's why he makes a lot of money.
He is a former first-round pick out of Syracuse, Chandler Jones.
Yeah, Chandler Jones has had some moments where you think this guy is going to be just one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. Hasn't been consistent enough, but the potential is there to get it done.
If this last sequence is any indication, this defense is going to give that quarterback fits as this game goes along.
It was a good series for the defense, no question about it. They learned a lot there. Let's see if they can do it, and do it more as the game goes along.
The Falcons will set up. The 36 is the first down line. Falcons get a first down. The Patriots defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
First down at the 42. Ninkovich is all over that offense and brings him down.
The Falcons offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down and 12. Pass is intercepted. And the flag comes out. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
The Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 35. Heaving it down the field. The ball is jarred loose. One player on that defense to keep an eye on today is Tyson Jackson.
Yeah, he had a tremendous year in 2014. He's just so big when you meet him or look at him, and he uses that size to his advantage and makes him a good player along the defensive line.
Second down after the incompletion. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Patriots now. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Late in the first quarter, and they're stretching their lead out. It looks like they have it in their minds to put this game away early.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, isn't it? They just want to get it over with early, just put all doubt, just remove all doubt, I should say, from the opponents that you're in for a rough day, and you might. We'll just give up.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Hester's running this one out. Excellent coverage down the field and in a hurry, and they stop the returner right away.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
The Patriots with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Freeman's the receiver on the screen. It's wide open. Still powering ahead.
What a nice job on the catch this time and breaking the tackle and getting those extra yards. When you make plays like that, if I was the quarterback, I'd give you a few more chances with the football.
Bill, here at the Super Bowl, how much bigger has this game gotten since you were the MVP of Super Bowl 21?
Well, Jim, it's colossal. That's the only word I got for it. And what has happened, which I don't agree with, now it's all about just winning the Super Bowl.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the coach's challenge backfires. They'll lose the timeout, and they fail to overturn the call on the field.
You know what you do in situations like this? You fire the guy upstairs who told him, throw the flag, coach. Well, what do you got to say now? It was a terrible call, terrible decision, and you lose a timeout.
The Falcons take it from the 38. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, Jim, now it's time. Even though it's 3rd and long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance to get that football down the field.
Falcons have to get to the 49 for a first. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Tammy is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The coach is going to go for it. The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. The Falcons take it from the 38. Devontae Freeman with the reception. The Falcons were putting together quite a drive, but they don't finish it off, and they'll turn it over on down.
Yeah, it's disheartening. Anytime you do this, you have a good offensive series, then you don't convert in a most crucial situation. Depressing. Go to the sideline and try to correct it.
The Patriots offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
The Patriots offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. Coming up, 2nd down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And it's knocked down.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
3rd and a long way to go. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
The Patriots decide to go for a run here on 3rd and long, and look, not second-guessing that play call, not been in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a 1st down. They go with the run, the defense is not fooled, and now they're going to have to punt.
Looking across the middle, the Patriots turn the ball over on downs.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Patriots defense right now is the story of this game, Phil.
Yeah, and it's been a short story because the offense can do nothing against what they're doing. They are being physically dominant. The defensive coordinator, he's had a great day calling plays, and the defensive players taking advantage of it. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down coming up. Freeman's going to take the handoff now.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still second down.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The reception by Julio Jones.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
The snap will come at the 33. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Back to the air here on first down. Ryan over to Jones. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
Ryan's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Here they come to the line at the 23. Ryan's lined up, two tight ends set. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Freeman's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
All set up now at the 21.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Going to be a penalty here.
Pushing a foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Player showing no restraint coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
First and goal to go from the 2. Intercepted. Butler's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with a play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The Patriots will try to put a little drive together, and not each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. Then they say, oh, no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. They need to get the play off. Another takeaway. Touchdown, and they cut into that lead.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The Falcons for the extra point. He made it. The Patriots will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 14-7. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And Amendola's got it. Adams there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 10. The Patriots got off to a quick start here, put up a lot of points in the first quarter, and that has staked them to the lead, even though they have simmered down offensively since.
Well, what I would say, at first, they were very aggressive in their play calls. They were attacking the defense, and I think they got a little satisfied, Jim, about the lead. They pulled back, and it's hurt them a little bit here.
And it's swatted away. And we've reached. Got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Just a quick drop back. Throws the pass. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. It's third down coming up. And the reception by Brandon LaFell. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
I think that's playing it pretty safe, throwing that short pass on third and long. I thought he had a chance to throw it down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger and let it go.
The Patriots will go for it here on fourth down and short. The Patriots will take the snap from the 25. Down the field. The Patriots turned the ball over on downs. Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do.
The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. The Falcons with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
The Patriots signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. The Patriots come out in a dime package. First and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Falcons! Heading toward halftime, and the complexion of this game certainly has changed as they've now tied it up with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're tied up at halftime, you don't know how to look at it sometimes. Are we doing great, or are we not playing well enough to be winning? So each team, each coach has to go in there at halftime and give his team some new ideas.
The Falcons getting set to kick it away. Martin on the return. Keeps his legs moving. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Patriots have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They are being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
Trufont's going to make the tackle. The Patriots are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Brady's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
First down and 10. Jackson with the sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Ball is out. Tackles made. And a run back of only a couple.
Well, that's nothing but just that's just luck. That's all you can say. You're the return team. They fumble the football. It bounces out, and they get it back. They lucky there.
The Patriots offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down at the 27. LaFell with the grab. Trufont's there to take him down.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Tom Brady under center. First down at the 39. He'll throw it over the middle. Advancing it now inside the 40. Second down and 10. Blunt. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Beasley has the sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Going for it on fourth down. It's an empty backfield for Brady this time. Brady's going to take it from the gun. Jumps high and comes down with it. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on fourth down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt them.
The Falcons offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Looks like they're in press coverage here. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Looking across the middle. They advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
Throws the pass. And Patrick Chung is able to bring him down.
The Falcons coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Ryan's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has his man. Touchdown! And that touchdown puts them in a very good position, holding the lead with this game getting ready to enter its final stages.
Yeah, you know what? You put the pressure on the defense. Let's go out there and do their job. Don't get timid. Man, call aggressive plays, and you got to tell your defensive players, run and gang tackle the person with the football. Hey, I like to play. Really creative thought process. There, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
Falcons setting up here for the kickoff. Amendola is going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Brady back in the huddle. He's been absolutely sensational. How proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today. It's just a guy loaded with talent.
The Patriots take it from the 23. Brady to Amendola.
Patriots just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down at the 40. It's Brady down the field. The ball is taken out of his hands.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second and 10. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got third long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
The Patriots will take the snap from the 40. And intercepted. There is a flag out. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
Freeman's in the backfield, single back set. They'll mark him at the 46. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Ryan from the gun. And Freeman has the catch.
The Falcons do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Ryan's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Freeman's got it. First down. The Falcons call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. First and 10. Freeman's got it. Screenplay. Upwards, able to read that play and make the hit. The Falcons offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. And there's a drop.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Falcons need to get to the 26 to get a first down. The Falcons take it from the 38. Over to Hester, who has it. Wilson's there that time for the tackle.
The Falcons' offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone.
Atlanta in the end zone. Touchdown. Freeman's second touchdown of the game. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And Amendola's going to run this one out. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Patriots seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Brady's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
The Patriots take it from the 28. Brady finds Gronkowski. That's his 5th catch of the day. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There is nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
2nd and 4 coming up. The Patriots have it at the 34. He'll throw it over the middle. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. And that was a very much needed touchdown with still the better part of the 4th quarter left to play.
Yeah, it's early here in the 4th, but what you've done now, hey, let's put some pressure on your own defense. Go out there and get us a stop and get our offense the football and see if they can go out there and take the lead. So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
Hester, the return man here. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown of their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And we know football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence, man, they play their best. When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down at the 42. And they deck the quarterback.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
Ryan's back in shotgun formation. Over the middle and incomplete that time. 3rd down following the incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Coleman's taking it on the screen.
That was a nice call by the defensive coordinator that time. He stays aggressive, and he puts the offense in a fourth down situation.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. Devontae Freeman with the reception.
Anytime you go forward on fourth down in the NFL, that's a big play. And when the game is close in the second half, it becomes a huge play. That was a wonderful job by the defense, stopping them there on fourth down.
Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. Almost intercepted that time. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield. The Patriots come to the line, first down marker at the 40.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Down the field, and he knocks the ball out of his hands.
When you're losing and you have the football, you need to make a play on third down. That was just a bad play call, and now it's fourth down. You're going to have to punt.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Three-step drop. Diving grab. They give him the catch. Mark him down for another reception.
The Patriots did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
50% on the day. And we're back. Now just 2 minutes remaining. Offense is down here, but they have the ball with a chance to make things happen. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Brady to Amendola. Met by Reed that time.
Patriots, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Brady, touchdown, New England.
All you have to do is give this quarterback a chance, and he will make it happen. Another touchdown throw on a terrific throw and catch.
Makes the PAT. So we've got a late lead change and a receiving team that will try to find a way to bounce back. Perhaps the best ever. Hester on the return. And they're all over him at
at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, it looks like it all comes down to this, and when this team finds itself in these kinds of situations, that man right there is almost always the one they turn to.
Yeah, they do, and rightly so. That's why they pay him money. That's why he's one of the star running backs in the NFL. So you don't go away from him in a situation like this. Give him that football and let him do his thing.
And you can feel the tension in the air. Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
The Patriots set at the line. Dime package. 2nd down and 10. And Freeman has the catch. Freeman's tackled down at the 39.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
Now 1st and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete. Rams will need to get to about the 33-yard line to give him a shot. Falcons come to the line, 4th quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd and 10. With 2 hands, he has it. A foot race to the end zone. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. So they take the lead after that remarkable run after the catch. And now the only issue is, did they score too quickly?
Well, look, you can only do what you can do. And the offense went out there, and they took advantage of the situation. What a play, getting all those extra yards after the catch. We'll see if the defense can hold up.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Falcons are ready to kick it away. Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. The Patriots offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
First down at the 20. Launches it down the field, and he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. Second down and 10. Vic Beasley takes him to the ground. A critical moment in this game as it's 3rd down. The Patriots signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. So much on the line now as they line up for 3rd down. Looking long. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands. 4th down is on the way, and to the surprise of no one in this stadium, they're going for it.
Yep, and you know who's going to win this battle? The toughest, most physical team. That's what the NFL is all about.
Going for the deep ball. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs. Brady's unable to come through on 4th down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good but that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through in fourth down.
And I am shocked they were unable to convert. For the first time ever, the Atlanta Falcons have won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is heading to the state of Georgia. Phil, you...